The play clock's running down. And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Three yards to go on 2nd down.
Watch left. Watch left. Here we go. Three down. Flex round. Ohio. Let's go. Ohio.
The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Now back to the ground with Elliott, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now Prescott, and that is incomplete. Lance Dunbar is running back, the intended target. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Ohio! Check three! Come on, let's go! Ohio!
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On 2nd down, McFadden. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And this has been an excellent drive to start the game off. Move the ball downfield well. Now they're set up at 1st and goal after that last really nice run. Exactly how a coach would draw things up. This is how you want to start a game, and that's all they've preached all week long about how they want to come out of the gate.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive.
Let's go!
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Clay Matthews. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So it was a drive that seemed to go on for an eternity, forever. Our sponsors were probably saying, hey, we need to get our products in here on these commercials. But after all of that, 3 points as a result.
Yeah, it's hard to say who came out ahead there, isn't it? On one hand, you kept the defense out there a long time. But after controlling the ball for so long and just moving the ball incrementally down the field, a field goal seems like a bad result.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a 1st.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a 1st down carry. It's Lacy. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the 1st on 2nd down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. In motion right here, Nelson. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Now a play